Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
Don't you wish you could have been with the shepherds when an angel interrupted their normal routine? The glory of the Lord shone all around, and God sent them the birth announcement of His Son. They were the first to hear the good news from the proud father of this baby. Notice the angel didn't actually say his name, Jesus, but they gave him 3 names so the shepherds would understand just how important this baby was to them and to the world. In Luke 2:11, the angel announced, "For there is born to you this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord." Did you catch those 3 important titles of this little baby? The first is Savior. That's what Jesus' name meant, Savior. And that's what the Jews were looking for and the whole world needed. From the moment of the first sin in the garden, mankind's burden of sin had multiplied. Even when God gave the law and instituted the sacrificial system, it was never meant to be a substitute for a Savior. For one thing, because no one can keep the law perfectly. No amount of hard work or charitable deeds make up for sins, and sacrificing animals doesn't actually take away sins. It was only a picture of what Jesus was going to do on the cross. Depending on anything or anyone else leaves us hopeless. So the angel's announcement of a Savior should have brought hope to these shepherds and to everyone else they told about it later. The second title the angel used for Jesus was Christ, which is the Greek word for the Jewish Messiah, meaning anointed one. Throughout the Old Testament, God had promised to send the Messiah, a descendant of David who would rule over Israel as king. Many Jewish people waited expectantly for their Messiah. And God had promised to send them the Messiah, and they knew God does not break His promises. These shepherds most likely were some of those who had been waiting, watching, hoping for their Messiah to come. The third title the angel gave Jesus was Lord. This could be used in a variety of ways, not just for God, but for anyone in authority. A master, a person in control of something, an owner of something, or the head of a household. But if you think about it, it's just not a word that people would think of when talking about a baby. Of course, it's especially appropriate for Jesus because He is God, in authority, over all things, owner of all things. As it says in Colossians, He existed before anything was created and is supreme over all creation. Everything was created through Him and for Him, and He holds all of creation together. Those 3 names, Savior, Christ, and Lord, definitely got the shepherds' attention. As soon as the angels had gone, they rushed to Bethlehem to witness this miracle for themselves. Then they spread the news as the first evangelists. These titles for Jesus are no less true today and should cause no less excitement in our lives as we hurry to Him, experience Him firsthand, and tell others what a difference He has made in our lives as Savior, Christ, and Lord.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.